quick from drill to drill. Make sure we make everything count because we're not spending a lot of time with each sequence, and then you guys can shoot at the end. Okay. Right away, we're going to get a basketball. The blue team will be on that end right there, and we're going to go around the cone layups, get you guys a bit loose for a few more minutes.
Let me see.
Blue team, Kaz, Bryson, Montel, Bryson's right here, Z, Garrett, and Julian.
All one team!
One team!
That close here?
Almost done here for the long day. I like to watch a little bit of tape every single night, so we're prepping for Douglas and Capilano here, and they played each other last week, so I'm just going through that tape a little bit today. One big thing I look for when I watch teams play is, you know, on the defensive end of the floor, which actions do they switch and which ones do they not switch, and if they do switch, can we get a favorable matchup out of that? So when I go to watch tape, I like to see if there's just simple actions that another team might run or we can run that'll get us a favorable switch and a great matchup later in the clock. So just having a look at Douglas versus Capilano here and seeing if there's any actions that a team might fight over, go underneath, or switch that we can attack. Game day today against the Capilano Blues, 8 p.m. tonight. Still have snow outside. It's been about a week here. Getting ready for the day. One thing I like to prepare on game day are my game day cards. A big thing about those is I like to keep sets that other teams might run, or some of my favorite sets to run to start a quarter out of a timeout, or things that'll help us be successful in a game. Also got a workout with some of my young guys today, freshmen, red shirts, so I like to plan for that for today and tomorrow before the games, just to help them get some reps in. I've got a free camp coming up today for the little kids, 3:45 to 4:45 today for an hour after our game day walkthrough. And yeah, it's a 1-hour camp just for little dribblers. And of course I've got the Lauryn Hill album going, probably one of my favorite albums ever. Listen to that probably a couple times a week. Keep you posted as the day goes on. Stay tuned. It's 12 o'clock right now. Just about to go pick up one of our freshmen, Jordy Cox. Gonna have a weights workout in the weight room before we get on the court for some skill work, and try to get all that done before 3 p.m. before we have our team walkthrough today. Let's go.
Pull it for you.
I always do, man.
Good. It's fine. One. Two. You jumping off your right foot. So it's dribble on your left, step in on your right, then you're taking off. Doesn't have to be a huge windmill. Just got to get the ball away. Good, that's fine. Two more. Or sorry, three more. Bang, up. Good rep. Lean in with that left shoulder, get contact. Bump. Good, two more. Nice job, Jordy. One more. One more. Bump. Good. Five makes. Middle finger to the glass. Nice job. Hard bounce. Good, let's get two more makes. Two more makes. Hard bounce. Last one's gotta be high off the glass, way high. Clear, drive it. That's 6, I think. Make sure after you sweep it, your first dribble takes you somewhere.
Some potential box one stuff in case we see that, and then we'll go over some man-to-man stuff. Very little of cap stuff. We'll just talk about the 2 high ball screen. That'll be it. Okay, so right now we'll go to 3-10 shooting, and then we'll get together and do some 5-on-5 stuff. Good go.
All one team. One team. Target shooting. Go.
Keys to the game for us, win the effort. Win the effort. The first time we played these guys, when they beat us, I thought they outcompeted us. I mean, we killed them last time. It's going to be a new game tonight. Win the effort battle. Rebound and run. They send 3 to the glass every time, and they will jam rebounders. Sometimes there's 2 guys on the guy who rebounds it. We get it out, we run, we're going to get 3-on-2s, opportunities to score in transition. So if they're man-to-man, let's right away try to get these guys in early ball screens or 5-out situations. Okay, let's have a really good game.
Let's go.
All one team. One team.
But great job by the bench. Nick, Chase, Trev, Moore, Bryson. I thought, you guys changed the game. And then when the starters came back in, you guys were way better. Okay, we gotta have that from the get-go. We gotta have that from the get-go. It's like it took us a second to figure out who we really are. We weren't pressuring the ball. We weren't getting back. We weren't denying anything. Once we started doing that, then it totally turned the game. And what does it do when we deny? It creates opportunities in transition where that's our strength. That's where we're at our best. So this has to happen every time, and we still have been great. When we're sprinting back, like I said in the huddle, sprint back so the guys put on the floor, they're seeing all of us like this in good position, and we're pointing and talking with urgency. There's a few times we've been stuck on the same guy, and you might be going, I might be going to the right guy, but I gotta say it so that you don't also come to my guy. I gotta be really loud and vocal, and I gotta use some non-verbal communication to point as well. Okay, urgent and transition. Really, point guard's gotta push the ball to the floor. Even Montel did a few times where he sprint dribbles up to the sideline, and now it's a forward out already. We can flow into it from there. And we should just run into spots. Have an option here, and you're gonna have a short 2-on-1 at the goal. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to call it, but I want to flow into that. if you're trailing behind the play. Okay? It's going to be the first few minutes, guys. They're going to come out with everything. We got to make sure we match that and do a great job. Much better. Okay, so we got to make sure we're ready to go right for the job. I thought that we did a great job responding. We had stretches where our defense was good. Still 18 offensive rebounds and 18 turnovers. What's that? We had 20 offensive rebounds, so we did a good job there. So we got to bring the other totals down, right? Great job. Another good test tomorrow.
10 a.m. tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Good job tonight, boys.
Way to play, yo. Way to play.
All one team. 1 team.
Yo, guys.
Got the win tonight, 93-73 over Capilano. Slow start for us today. Came out and they started off the game in the zone, and we didn't have much in transition either. So we were down by about 10. Nice job by the bench to come in and bring us right back into the game with their hard work and effort. Tied the game up, even got us the lead, and the starters came back in and did a really nice job. Got Douglas tomorrow, another team that likes to zone it up. They'll be a tough out for us to play. Got them at 3 p.m. at home, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. Just after 1 a.m. Finished editing tape for Douglas tomorrow. We'll have a game day shoot and walk through at 10 a.m. and then get ready to play them at 3. Time for me to go to bed so I can wake up and hit yoga in the morning. 7:30 a.m. Trying to go to yoga here before we have team shoot at 10 o'clock. Excited for today's game day at 3 p.m. against Douglas. Should be fun. One more game to wrap up the weekend. Let's go.
For us, it's when we're playing hard, playing together, the game is fun. When we're fighting against our effort and coaches are frustrated with it, it's not as fun as a game, right? So make sure we have fun, compete, have fun to the best of our abilities, and then the score will take care of itself. Okay. See if we can get down the floor and attack before their zone, playing off penetration. If the fives are trail, we can drag against that. Feel free to twist your screens. Don't always just come and set a screen like that. Sometimes you might come up, twist it on the back side, okay? Have a variety of screens. Win the glass, keep the ball to the paint, force contested twos. Keep the ball to the paint, force contested twos. Big one. And then 40 minutes of effort. Let's go.
Let's be ready. Nothing to talk about. We already know. Killer instinct. Let's go.
All one team. 1 team.
Guys facing the ball, and they haven't got much transition. We've done a good job rebounding 2 finishing possessions. They got 4 offensive rebounds. Okay, so that's going to continue that stuff. Obviously, with their 23 points, that's really put us in a good position. Offensively, though, we're play fast, but make easy, simple decisions. When we're trying to get too complicated on hitting rollers when there's 3 guys around in traffic, first of all, if the guy catches on the ball, it's going to be he's in a tough spot. But drag it out a little bit further and then just try to make the easy pass. Okay, try to make it easier pass. And then if it is a half, defense is back in the set, see if we can flow into some kind of offense where we can attack inside, either through the post or penetration.